You ever get the feeling you've been cheated? Well, if you took a look at the 2018 Omnibus budget deal that Donald Trump just signed, you might get that feeling. Let's take a look at 5 of the most egregious things that are inside that bill. Well, first off, we ought to mention that this budget was 2,232 pages long, and the Congress people were only given 1,000 minutes to read it, which, as of course, if you do the math, that equals just over 2 pages per minute to have to read before they voted. All right, got to vote on it before you can find out what's in it, right, Nancy Pelosi? Okay, one person who actually did attempt to read as much of this as possible was Senator Rand Paul from Kentucky. And Senator Paul tweeted about a lot of the things that he was observing. For example, Senator Paul tweeted that in addition to the money that it has already gotten, there is an additional $1 million going to the Antiquities Task Force. That would be the United States government task force that helps fund foreign antiquities.
Paintings, pictures, statues, the very stones of many another palace. A collection of everything.
Okay, great stuff. Gotta love that. Well, there's a little more in there, so maybe you'll like this one. How about 3 times the amount of spending for Tiger? Tiger being the program called the Transportation Investments Generating Economic Recovery Program.
Good. They're great.
And that's the same program that helped build the walking bridge just outside Florida International University.
Following a breaking story out of Miami where a pedestrian bridge has collapsed at Florida International University.
They're getting 3 times the amount of money that they got before. Nothing like failure to give you more money in government. But there's more. Yes, there's more, indeed. Despite what some people might have thought, Senator Chucky Schumer from New York is actually getting $500 million to go to his Gateway Tunnel project that will go under the Hudson River.
In the Trump versus Schumer tussle over train tunnel money, New York's senator is claiming a small victory.
The people in New York today are very happy with the results that we achieved.
It's going to be funneled to it via Amtrak, another wonderful federal program. And Chucky Schumer was not done yet, because he's also going to be seeing another $132 million showered on his Thousand Island Bridge project, which already has spent pretty much that amount of money as it's gone through its construction phase. Okay, thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it. The fact that I'll probably never use that bridge, I'll continue paying for it through taxes, and so will my kids. Awesome stuff. How about $6 billion for the National Science Fund, which, by the way, the National Science Foundation helped fund, yes, research into whether quail in Japan became randier when they were on cocaine. Okay, those are just a few. How about a couple other big ones? How about another $51 million for international family planning?
You can have only the children you want, and only when you want them. That's what family planning can mean to you.
I.e. abortions. Yeah. And how about $10 million for UN environmental programs?
Please join me in turning out the lights and turning up the pressure for a healthy planet. Protecting the environment is preserving life itself. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized as I was going through that, I actually gave you more than 5 as I had planned. But I guess that actually probably just fits right in with the way the federal budgeteers operate, because they have gone way over the limits that they promised. And of course, they're doing all sorts of things that aren't sanctioned by the federal Constitution. Gotta love Washington, D.C. Once that Pandora's box is open, who knows what kind of wonderful gifts will pop out. For MRC-TV, I'm Gardner Goldsmith.